Niner fans, after 2 weeks of pain and suffering, finally, we can put this back. Tell the truth, though. I'll be honest with you. Did you know the 49ers were going to win that game? Did you feel the 49ers were going to win that game? I mean, before the game started, I was already being sucked in by the hype. Reading things like, Sean Payton has not lost in the Superdome since 2010. Drew Brees, perennial Super Bowl winner. See, these kind of things, they get to the kid. Man, I says, oh gosh. And it's a must-win situation. Can we do it? Oh, gosh, please, let's do it. And they did. Ow. Let me address the Jim Harbaugh Haters Club. Did it appear to you at any one moment and given time that the locker room hatred that you had been talking about toward Jim Harbaugh exhibited itself on the field? Did it seem that the players were disinterested and did not want to play? Did it seem they did not want that game? At 1 second during the course of that game from the beginning to end? No! So I said to myself, first thing I'm going to do is talk to them folks. So you know what I want you to do? Right down below, said, Ron, I'm apologizing right now. Nah, don't do that. Give it to Jim Harbaugh, Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders. You know I love you, man, but come on, man. Don't be stirring up stuff like that. You're supposed to support this team, especially you, Jerry, man. But you know I love you, man. To you, too. Let us now reminisce in the bliss that was winning this past Sunday down in New Orleans. Take me to frame one, please. Already things were looking bad. You see Bowman and Willis on the sidelines. Oh, Drew's warming up. First play, Brew, oh man, puts that ball up. And oh, is that Antoine Bethea? It sure is. He picked that off. Oh, inside the 20-yard line. I said, right from the start of this game, I was thinking, if indeed the 49ers come out with a real Niner attitude, the defense asserts himself, we have every bit the chance to win this game. And they did. The 49er defense has to do those things they always do. They've got to force those turnovers. They've got to be disruptive. They've got to make a quarterback feel like he has no time. That's 49er football. They brought some of that this game. And when was the last time that we seen this? Frankie Gore trotting into the end zone. I'll tell you when's the last time we've seen that. Since week 3, 49ers have not ran a touchdown in. We've been doing all these weird things with the read option and all other stuff they've been trying to do, and getting away from the things that are the personality of the San Francisco 49ers. Come on now! And it worked. Carlos Hyde scampered in for another one. And Carlos Hyde's run, it made me realize Hyde is going to develop. Did you see that run? Oh, I didn't bring it today, but oh man, I was delighted. And you see, what that does is it opens up the passing game, but of course, Kaepernick to Bolden in the end zone. Not a problem. Let me get that slow motion. 1 foot down, drag that knee, leg hits down. They can't say nothing about that one. Oh, you see, here's the thing. That was one of Antoine's sparkling moments of the day, as he didn't have a lot. In fact, he had some that we could call back and say, Antoine, what was up with that? In fact, let's count 1. And Crabtree got in the act 2. And in this one, now see, here's a play. Nothing behind Antoine but green grass and goalposts. Nobody felt worse about it than Antoine. Maybe the nerves were killing him. It was a must-win game. Maybe Antoine was just not wanting to make a mistake. I'm giving him every excuse I can think of for having such a bad day. 5 misses. Between him and Crabtree, I'm thinking about 2 touchdowns minimum that may have happened, at least 3 points. But I ain't mad at him. And if anybody sees Vernon Davis, please have him call. Where is Vernon Davis? Did Vernon Davis, did he make a play in this game at all? I seem to remember one play, but I'm not sure when it happened. That's how forgettable that moment was. Speaking of which, we have another situation. Because Patrick Willis, as you know, he's out for the season. That toe's got to be operated on. Don't misunderstand me. I want to see Willis back on the field. I wanted to see Willis back on the field. However, I was concerned with the fact that, do you realize Patrick Willis had 34 tackles on the season? Chris Borland, in 2 weeks, has 35 mangles. That boy, he hits when he hits. Give me some Chris Borland. Oh, look at these instincts. Boy, it's quick, he reads. He gets in, he makes the stop. Give me some slow-mo. I'm telling you right now, Chris Borland is the real deal. And I feel with Aldon Smith coming back, Borland, the Smith brothers, as I say, getting together, and Borland, do you realize all we're missing now is Bowman? Willis is an all-pro perennial Hall of Famer, but we will not lose anything. We'll lose a little. I know you can make any comment you want about it, but I'm saying this kid has the potential to be something really, and I mean really special, because this is after 2 weeks. He's getting really comfortable with the pro set. I'm thinking we've seen nothing yet. Chris Borland is beasting. Boy, it's a real deal. Ho! That's it. Going to the second half. How bad was it? You know, I want to say this about the NFL. There needs to be some new legislation. Anybody over 6'4" should not be allowed to play wide receiver. It's just not fair. There was nothing we could do with Jimmy Graham the whole day. It was frightening. We were leading that game 21-17, and Jimmy Graham did that as if it was absolutely no problem. Breeze went to him like there was no defense out there whatsoever. It was scary to watch. And that's why at that point, were you standing up or were you sitting down? At that point, I went into fetal position on my floor, and I just thought to myself, oh man, how are we going to get this game back? I thought too quick. Run the next reel. Kaepernick, roll the do is right. After all the other stuff that went on, we still got this point in the field. And there's Michael Crabtree all by himself. What was Kenny Vaccaro doing? Kenny Vaccaro, see, Kenny didn't realize, he saw Cap scrambling out of the pocket and he went and collapsed on that zone. They forgot to go back to Crabtree. There's Corey White. It's too late, Corey. I loved it. Here goes Mr. Reliable Phil Dawson. He's not good at this. Of course he's not. And now all of a sudden it's 24 up. Whew, sweating. But you know what? Even then, I could not relax. And I know you couldn't either. As I was thinking, okay, we go into overtime. Whoever scores the touchdown first wins. If they score 3, we can come back and get it. Of course, you know what happened. Well, we're not going to overtime yet. Let us see that one play at the end of regulation that is absolutely, when you think about it, hilarious. You see the push? There it is. Jimmy Graham thinks, throw that flag. Jimmy Graham thinks he's got a touchdown, right? Look at that push off. Look at Perry sell it. This is one of the best things I've seen all year as far as entertainment. I wasn't entertained at the time because I was just sick with this because I thought he had a TD. Oh man, Parrish, that was just beautiful. Parrish goes down, he sells it, throw that in fast motion. As Jimmy Graham has not been told in this league, you cannot push people down and take anything in for a touchdown. That play comes back. I've got it. I've got the envelope right here. For Best Actor in an NFL situation. you know what? No matter what anybody says, you do what you've got to do. All right? Parrish couldn't stop Graham. Heck, nobody in the field could stop Graham. We could have put all three of our quarterbacks on him and the free safety. You can't stop Jimmy Graham. He's 6'7". When you throw the ball up high enough, he's going to leap up over everybody and catch it. Parrish did the best thing he could do. Fell down on that little shove. I'm delighted and I'm proud of you, Parrish. Your man's got to do what he's got to do. And now, we do go into overtime. And of course, they stopped us on the first drive. But that was a blessing in disguise. Because now, the Saints have the ball. And they do the wrong thing. Oh, there goes Ahmad Brooks. Remember last year, Ahmad forces the fumble. And look at diving in there like, oh, I tell you, boy, Chris Borland, you maniac, man, I love you. Who's got the ball? Who's got the ball? Borland comes out from under the heat, holds it up for everybody to see. Woo! Liners! That's what I'm telling you right now. Chris Borland, with those lightning-like reflexes, his ability to read offenses, it's like he's been in this league for a long time. The kid is going to be a monster. Coming down the stretch, he's got more games to prove it. I look forward to what happens to Patrick Willis. Please, man, you know I love you, man. Next year, it's going to be something strange. There's going to be some nickel packages. There's going to be some packages to put him in. I know it. But we can, let's get to that final moment. Phil Dawson, Mr. Reliable. 49ers didn't even fool around anymore. Forget that touchdown. Just kick the 3 points and let's go home. Yo, Cap, congratulations, my man. Oh, 49ers. Win it. Gosh. Whew. How many emotions did you go through during the course of that game from beginning to end? I'm telling you right now, you get a heart attack doing that. This week, hopefully the drama will be a little less as we play the Giants. How dangerous can that be, right? It is in the Meadowlands, so can't take anything for granted. Gotta play hard. But I got a feeling we're gonna win this, and I ain't making any more predictions because I'm starting to think that making my predictions is bad luck for us. With that said, see you next week. And Alden Smith, so good to have you back again. Niners!